How you all doing? You all right? Yeah, I thought I'd come on and I've got some opinions on stuff that's going on right now. Obviously, I've been looking into everything that's happening. Trying to work a few things out. I mean, a lot of it's pretty self-explanatory, so to a certain degree anyway, for people that have been on this for a while and read between the lines on stuff that's happening, pick up on certain comms and stuff. So it's yeah, and there's one thing that's been troubling me. Obviously, you remember last time when they had the trouble finding the Speaker of the House. They couldn't come to a decision together. And it was going on and on and on and on until Trump endorsed Mike Johnson, is it? Yeah, Mike Johnson. He endorsed Mike, and then Mike became, he got the votes and became Speaker of the House. And just before all that was going on, there was talk about people wanting Trump as Speaker of the House, and he said he wouldn't do it unless he had to. It was all a bit of a, I mean, we all wanted it to happen, but it wasn't far-fetched. It's a definite possibility he could have done it even while he was running. Yeah, but it was a nice idea that would have gone really well, to be honest with you. And this is what doesn't make sense to me at the minute. So you've got to remember, everything Trump does, it's all it's never just off the bat. There's always a lot of thought going into it and a lot of planning. He doesn't just do things, you know. So yeah, and this is what's getting me thinking. Why did he endorse Mike Johnson? He had all the, I think that's his name, isn't it? Mike Johnson. I'm pretty sure it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it is. I've got so many names running through my head at the minute. But yeah, he endorsed him. So he said he was a good guy, But then he's come in and he's not been what he said he would. He's agreed loads of stuff that personally a lot of people think that he shouldn't have agreed to, being a Christian man and pro-life. There's a lot of stuff that gone against what he said he would do. Why, you know? Why? Is it just optics? Is it meant to be happening? Is he fucking being blackmailed? Is he being corrupted? There's many reasons that this could be, and none of us actually know for sure. But what interests me is a lot to do with the timing on everything. It all seems to be about timing. When the time's right, certain things will happen, certain things will be done, certain things are said. It's got to be about the timing. Now, when they were trying to offer Trump Speaker of the House, it obviously wasn't the right time. And the point I'm getting to is now Marjorie Taylor Greene has set the wheels in motion to vacate Mike. There's going to be another opportunity for Speaker of the House. Now, is it possible that Trump, because he endorsed Mike, these are only my opinions, mine, these are my thoughts, I've got nothing to prove this is just my analysis of what's happening from what I can see. Will Trump accept it this time? Is this meant to be the case? Will he accept it this time because he endorsed Mike Johnson? And something keeps telling me I've got his name wrong. Oh, my head's full of so much information. But yeah, because he's endorsed him, said he was a good guy, and then he's turned out and let everyone down. Would that be a big enough reason for Trump to say, well, yeah, do you know what? I'll accept it this time round because, you know, I said he was a good guy, bad judgment, you know, play that game and take the position of Speaker of the House. And the reason I'm thinking about Speaker of the House is because back then things were a little bit different and maybe the timing wasn't right. But now Trump's leading in everything. he's already winning. It can't, optically, it can't look like he's doing that just to gain votes. He's already winning and everything. His job's really done, isn't it? To be honest with you, his job's done with the campaign. You know, the people want him. That's how it is. So maybe the timing is right now that he could step in and say, do you know what? I'm already doing well in the polls. You know, the people want me in. I did endorse this guy. It's turned out he's done stuff that's not too good, not what he said he would do. Yeah, I'll take responsibility for that, and I'll take that position until the election, because he's allowed to do that. He can still run for the election while he's Speaker of the House. And maybe the timing's right now. You know, is this a plan? You know, was this planned? Is Mike a bad guy? Is he just doing what he was told to do? And the reason it'd be a good position for Trump to be Speaker of the House, in my opinion only, is we've got about 7 months till the election. And the way things are going right now, can you honestly see this lasting another 7 months? You know, it could well do. We could make it to the election. But it'd be like absolute chaos getting there. You know, is this going to be an opportunity to get him in the seat quicker? And the reason I say get him in the seat quicker is because obviously the Speaker of the House is third in line for the presidency. So let's just say if Trump was in that position, and let's just say Biden and Harris, they get took out for their criminal behaviour, their activities. Fucking hell, look at this. Hold on, let me get closer to the edge. Look at this. It's another waterfall there, look. It's only a little thin thing. It's running right the way down from up there, down into that fucking gorge. Don't know if you can see that. It's quite high. What a beautiful place. Look at this place. Look at it. I love being out in this. Okay, now. Let's try and sort this fucking lighting out. It's a bit better. So, turn this around a bit. So, yeah. So if he's third in line as Speaker of the House, and Biden's fucking criminal activities are put on blast for the public and they get arrested, Trump automatically takes over the presidency and finishes off the remainder of Biden's time. So he'll already be president before this 7-month election, which means it's all fucking good. Not only that, if you remember, he's what does he keep saying? If you steal the diamonds, you've got to give them back. Is he going to get these 4 years back that's been stolen from him from the 2020 election? You know, is he going to get them back? Is he then going to get another fucking 4 years to run again after that? Are we going to see another 8 years of Trump? You know? And the reason I've stayed faithful in the plan and with Trump is because I've watched everything that I read back in the early days of this shit show. I've watched it come into fruition, especially like the last 6 months of last year, and obviously the beginning of this year. It's been fucking chaotic. There's been so much going on, so much happening that we've heard about before, and here we are. It feels like we're in the fucking end game. But the reason I stay faithful is because of that very reason. It's all turning out just like we were told it would. The amount of deltas and that are coming out, it's fucking unreal. Absolutely unreal. But if we can't do another 6-7 months of this, and we have to appreciate as well that the run up to the election, they're going to do everything they fucking can to hurt us, to stop them elections. And we are talking about shutting everything down. You know, it's a fucking big possibility since they took over Twitter, and now we've got Rumble and stuff. They can't control the flow of the information anymore. They can't control it. So what they're going to do this time? How are they going to deal with it? They've got to shut it down. They really have. There's going to be chaos, I reckon. I think it could go either way, if I'm honest with you. I reckon the Speaker of the House thing, if you look into what's going on at the minute with Marjorie Taylor Greene and her paperwork to vacate him, you look at that and think ahead of that as well, what happens if they get the vacation of him? They've got to find a new Speaker of the House. Who's it going to be? We've also got to take into account that there's a strong possibility they're going to do a change of batter, aren't they, with Biden? A real strong possibility. And they keep promoting fucking Mike Obama for that position in their fake polls, you know, that she's leading or he's leading, whichever one it is. But seems very there's a lot going on, there's a lot to work out, and these are just my opinions. I'm not date fagging in any way. I'm not fucking saying, oh, it's going to be this or it's going to be that. From what I can see from a logical advantage point would be what are they going to do next, you know? And that's what I try to think about all the time. And what does this mean? What does that mean? How does it all tie in together? It's just interesting timing. Trump's leading and everything at the minute. It's a bit dark. Let's just turn the brightness up a minute. Trump's leading in everything at the minute, and Speaker of the House may become available soon if they get what they want with vacating him. Biden's just a fucking wreck, an absolute wreck, and Trump's cool as a cucumber. And I think there's a, you know, don't get me wrong, November has soon come. If you notice anything, the last 4 years time has sped up. I mean, I don't believe time's real anyway, but the last 4 years things seem to be moving a little bit faster than normally do in life. And although November could soon come, a lot could fucking happen in 7 months. You know, it could get to a serious breaking point between now and then. I mean, look at all the the new thing that's coming out now that we talked about in the other video the other day. Same time as last time in 2020. I sort of feel a little bit excited, if I'm honest with you, because obviously I only caught Trump in his last year of presidency. I wasn't interested in politics whatsoever, religion or politics. I've always been that way. And then I only saw the last year of Trump and absolutely loved what he was doing. And I'm honest with you, I think when this he gets back in the driving seat, which is going to happen, it's going to happen, it's inevitable. He's going to get back in that driving seat, and I think we've got 4 years at least of him being savage, and it's going to be fun to watch. Absolutely. I think he's going to be absolute fucking savage, and too right and all. I hope that man gets every bit of vindication he deserves for what he's been through and what he's put up with. Fucking crazy. Anyway, me personally, I can't see it going till November. That's just my opinion. I've got no evidence to say so. But I think if it does, got to look at the comms again with Trump. We're not going to let him win this time, cheat this time, sorry. We're not going to let him cheat again. Talks about the pause, you know, a little pause. If you remember right back as well, if you remember about the plan and stuff, and some of the plan for the presidency sort of thing, is he was going to, the first 4 years was about information, highlighting everything, bringing everything under the spotlight, trying to get the people up, wake them up to everything that's been going on. And then obviously we were all expecting him to win, weren't we, in 2020. And they stole it from him. A lot of people was disheartened by that and sort of left, started knocking the Q stuff and that, and a lot of us stayed faithful to it, and I'm fucking glad we did. But the second half, what we was expecting, the next 4 years, what was he going to do? His 4 years, his following 4 years, he was going to start taking out the bankers, central banks, the Federal Reserve. And even though, so say Trump's not the president, although he never conceded, remember, even though they stole it, what's been happening the last 4 years with the banks and the bankers? Come on, people. Come on. This is so bigger than us, it's unreal. He's not our saviour, but he's definitely the tip of the spear. And it's us. It's us that solves this in the end. It's when we wake up, when we stand up. And yeah, total admiration and love for Trump, 100%. I couldn't give a fuck what anyone else thinks or says. I never have done this whole time. Time is the great revealer. It doesn't matter what opinions you have, you know, the truth will come. The truth's going to come out, and that's all there is to it, and everyone will know. Right, I'm going to shoot. That's my opinions, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care, people.